USBrechargeable.com. There's a boatload of great stuff that you can take advantage of. Are we sliding over there? Should I go over there too? Am I coming with you, Laura? Okay. So all kinds of great Tommy Copper items. So if you've got a need and maybe you've got an acre of pain and you're like, hey, you know something, I want to take care of that, get that temporary relief, you can do it right there shopping at hsn.com. All right. So I promoted this at the beginning of the hour, and I did it for a reason. Many years ago, I was saying to you, I had issues with my lower back, L5 disc to be exact. Now, we never call these a medical device. That's not what they are. They're a way to get temporary relief of pain, okay? Because let me just tell you, and Laura brought this up before, what really ruins my day is if something is bothering me just a little bit, tweaking, and it's on your mind all day. What's nice about the TENS, about TENS therapy in general, is that it can actually do that. It'll temporarily relieve that pain. You know that pain where you feel like you can't even get up, you can't bend your arm, that kind of stuff. And all this, it does very passively, right? You can change the amount of therapy that you want on this. It's got 20 different intensity levels, a whole bunch of different frequency levels. And this has a rechargeable battery built in, yes. So I don't have to put batteries in it. So that means it's wireless, so I can wear this and use this even if I'm at work, if I'm on a vacation, because you never know when pain's gonna strike. This is a way to prepare. And I don't know about you, I have one of these. I bought mine probably here like 8 or 9 years ago. Was over $100.
Oh, yeah.
This is $48.
I mean, I used to go to physical therapy for my back after a bad car accident, and it was $75 per physical therapy session, and this is what they did.
Yeah, adjustments, 75 bucks.
Yeah, exactly. And they literally would put the TENS units on me. Now you can do this for a fraction of the cost at home and have that therapy session as much as you want to be able to use it. So here's what TENS is. It's transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. It sounds complicated. It really isn't. What it does, it actually sends a message between the muscle where your pain is and your brain to block the message of pain. So your brain literally doesn't even notice that it's happening. So you can see what's happening here with my arm. Now there's, as Guy mentioned, there's 6 different frequencies. I have this one on a slower one. There's acupuncture, there's Tai Chi, there's all these things that we know about depending on the hertz. But I have it on slower, and then you're able to go as high as you want, up to 20. Ooh, that's a strong one. Notice how much stronger it is in my arm. And notice, and I'm not doing this. This is my arm just doing this on its own. So this is targeting the muscle in that area. So if you have tennis elbow, what a great way to be able to target this. If you have, if you're typing a lot and you're starting to feel pain in the front of your hands and your arms in that area, what a great way to give you that relaxation and the stimulation in that area. I use it on my back a lot. I travel when I go on an airplane. This goes with me on the airplane. You know why? Because sometimes it's my upper back, sometimes it's my shoulder, and sometimes it's my lower back that get me on the airplane. You can do this on your legs, on your knees, on the shoulders, on the neck, so many different places in the body. And sometimes, let's face it, Guy, our pain travels, right? One day, it's the lower back. Another day, it's the knee. This travels with it.
Yeah, I mean, like if you've ever experienced anything to do with sciatica and all that stuff, you know that stuff can make you crazy. And if you're looking for the temporary relief, this is it. There's, I think that's Donna right there. And you see, it is Donna. She's got it like right in that area, where you really wish a person would come up from behind you that and rub your neck right there. But unfortunately, you don't always have access to that. A lot of us are empty nesters. Maybe we're single, we don't have a partner to help us out. This is a way to be able to help yourself out. Again, this whole hour I said is a feel-good hour. It's about self-care. This is on sale. It's $10 off, $11, yeah, but $10.50 off. Again, if you want to use this with the HSN credit card, $50. You'll just pay a couple of dollars for shipping and tax, and you can get it home. It's funny, Laura, because when this first came out, many years ago, I was a disbeliever. I was a doubter. I was like, how the heck can this thing possibly work? And then I tried it, and I got it. Immediately, I was like, okay, I understand it. Because you feel that pulsing, you feel that massage, and suddenly that pain you were feeling before is gone, all right? And you're getting that therapy. You're basically getting like that massage or that expensive TENS therapy that maybe you pay for when you go to a clinic. You're doing that right at home. All these pads are reusable. Use them over and over and over again. $48.99, only $16 to get it home. I believe Laura went over to check out Donna, and she's gonna show you how it's working there.
So Donna and I are over here doing our little therapy session. We have it on 2 different segments. So here's the thing. This is the power button right here. So you just press it on, and then if you want to go through the different sessions, through the hertz, if you want, the different megahertzes, you want to do the acupuncture, the Tai Chi, all of those different ones, that's how you go through these. Then this is the plus and minus button. So if you want more strength, you can go up to 20. So you just keep hitting the plus button, or if you want a little bit less and you find out that it's too strong for you, you can hit the subtraction button, the minus button right there, and then you can see. But notice what's happening here. So first of all, my arm is jumping because I have it on a fast one here on my elbow. And notice what's happening right here inside of her back, how it's pulling those shoulders together. So this is targeting those muscles. It's giving that electrode stimulation going into the muscles, and then it releases it, okay? If that's a little bit too much, we can go down. If she wants it a little bit faster, I can just switch the mode. When you switch the mode, it starts back out on the gentlest cycle, and then you just hit the plus button, and it will start to increase the strength of that as well. And you feel it when it's happening in your muscles. You can see that my arm is jumping here because I have it going. So I did this on the faster mode right there. Notice how it's jumping. I'm not doing this intentionally. It's getting those muscles, and it's going all the way down. I can feel it happening, but I can also feel the muscle responding to it and starting to relax because of it too.
Hey, if you're a senior out there, I would recommend this. I always think about my mom, being over 90 years old, and I think about, the aches and pains that are associated with, just getting older, right? And maybe you can't exercise like you used to. This is gonna get those muscles moving. It's gonna get them working. It's a very compact design. And by the way, that little controller, it just snaps right on the pad. You're gonna get 2 pads and the rechargeable controller, okay? 20 different levels of intensity, and there are 6 therapy modes. When you get it home, you can read all about that and figure out which one is right for you. You're getting 2 of those pads so that you can, you can reuse them, as I said, over and over, but you can also utilize them in different areas of your body. And you don't have to put batteries in. The one that I own is still bad. I gotta put batteries in the thing, right? Mm-hmm. So you go through a fortune in batteries. With this, you just recharge it. It comes with your USB charging cord. All you do is plug it back into your cube, recharge it. If you're going on a trip, take this with you. They intentionally made this smaller and compact so that it could be portable, because it's funny. We go on a trip, Laura, and maybe we do something, we ride a bike, or maybe we take a walk, or we bend it, we're dancing. Yeah. We're doing things we don't normally do, and never fails. That's when you get the little tweak, right? Or that's when you get the soreness. Oh, I did something to my neck. I don't know if I just snapped my neck to the right, or I've hurt my neck just by turning it too quick. Have you ever done that?
Oh,
like,
I mean, you've slept wrong, right?
Yeah.
And you wake up, you're like, wait a second, how did that happen? Just simply by sleeping. I was in my cozy bed, right? So it's one of those things that no matter where it is that you're getting it, I love that you're talking about, you got a bike riding, you were dancing, you were doing something fun. You know what happens to me? I was sitting on an airplane too long. I was sitting in a car too long.
Sure.
And all of a sudden, that just got to my back, it got to my lower knee, and it was too much. A lot of people can't sit in a movie theater for 2.5 hours because it's just too much sitting in one spot and it's uncomfortable for them. Well, with this, they're now literally able to do that because the transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation helps to block the receptors in your brain from even noticing that your body isn't feeling good. And that's what the difference that it makes. So it targets that muscles directly where you want it, and it can be whatever muscle you want to target on your body. So if it's your lower leg, if it's your knees, if it's your thighs, your sciatica, your lower back, your upper back, your shoulders, your arms, that's what's so nice about it, is that it moves where you want to. And of course you can share this with your spouse or somebody else. As you mentioned, it's completely reusable. The inside of this is actually a silicone that's inside. And so what's really nice about it is that when you take it off, you should use it on clean, dry skin. When you take it off, just take a little wet rag, no soap, put it right back, and then it comes on this little plastic right here. See this? Just put it right back on that to store it, and when you're ready to use it again the next time, it's ready to go.
That keeps the silicone from drying out. So which is fantastic. But I will tell you, some of the best money you'll spend for self-care is right here today in this hour, because these are all things that are really gonna make a difference for you. It's not just the physical way this helps you, it's also, I call it a pain distractor, because actually when you put it on, you feel the massage, and all of a sudden your brain shifts to what's happening there. It's like, okay, I feel the massage. I'm not feeling the pain anymore.
That's exactly, yes.
And that took me a while to grab hold of, and I'm like, that's how it's working. My mind is distracted from where that pain is, so it's giving me that temporary relief. I'm telling you, it works. I mean, it's like I said, I doubted it, but at the point I was at, and my back, it's funny. I'm very lucky, knock on wood. The back issues I dealt with as a younger guy have not been nearly as bad as when I was younger, as I'm getting older.
That's amazing.
But I also think not only because I utilize the things that are at my disposal, but I also think it makes me more aware. I'm smarter. I know not to have, too many drinks and go dancing in the middle of the night now, like we used to do. Well, I'd wake up and I'd be like, man, my back's sore. And, and my girlfriend or my wife, whoever it was at the time, would be like, did you see yourself on that dance floor? We want to do that stuff, right? We want to be able to do that forever. Well, now, if something like that happens and you tweak something, or you like my producer Andre just said, man, I've been just like at my computer and turned, and all of a sudden I can feel my neck go out. It doesn't take a lot. Our bodies are filled with different kinds of nerves and muscles, and everything is all tucked in this one shell. And if we happen to move a certain way, a lot of that stuff kind of moves in another direction, and we'll be like, I've never felt that before. Well, you may have never done that move before, or danced in the middle of the night, whatever it is, but this is gonna give you a solution. And I love it too, because it's a non-medical sort of a thing, right? You don't have to take anything, you just put it on your skin. And by the way, 30 days. If it doesn't work, return it.
Oh, I think you're gonna absolutely love it. I love that you talk about it's non-medical. 80% of people complain just about back pain. Just back pain alone,
Sure.
80% of Americans complain about that. There are aisles and aisles in our drugstores filled with things to ingest and take and put on, and topicals and all these other things. This is another one of those easy things that Copper Life and Tommy Copper brought us that we can easily incorporate into our life, and we can use it as often as we want to.
All right, 830-118, just for you. You get it home in a couple of days, you can start feeling better right away. Hey, if you go to hsn.com, you guys all know I got my Tasty Show tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Wait till you see the stuff I got. Oh my gosh, I had pulled pork, the best I've had, and I make it. And we got some pulled pork coming in our show tomorrow, but if you want to shop, all our food is free shipping and handling. All our drinks, that's kind of a food, is free shipping and handling. All right? We got burgers, we got steaks, we got all kinds of great stuff. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 with our show, but check it out. We'll be